The sound of war drums and cries became louder on leaving the stone room. Across the small courtyard of stone was Prince Thainroth, leaning against one of the many tall decorative arches and admiring the view. Tristain walked up behind the prince. There was a handful of soldiers resting on wooden boxes against the walls of the courtyard. They paid no attention to Tristain as he walked past, keeping their tired gazes low to the ground. Tristain stood next to the prince and looked through the arches at the view. "It's beautiful, wouldn't you agree, Raven?" said the prince. Indeed, it was beautiful. Rolling wide-capped mountains stretched as far as the eyes could see, running high into the crisp blue morning sky. The cold winds of the north brushed against the soft pure snow sitting upon the peaks and cascaded its white essence, carrying it from its icy slumber. The bite of the morning chill was fading. However, the day would continue to be cold no matter the clemency of the weather. They were deep in the dwarven city of Ira, a city of stone built onto the Ira Mountain, the head of the Northblade. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of levels tiered the face of the mountain. Like veins, streets and bridges sprawled amongst the various levels. They were tight and compact, walled in by their stone buildings, some as tall as mythical dragons. Towering archways and statues stood high above the cramped streets, reminding those that behold them of the grandeur of the proud dwarfs of Ira. However, the city was engulfed by death. War raged all over Ira. The streets and alleyways of the mountain city were littered and cramped by men, dwarfs and necklings running, fighting and dying. The once vibrant streets now ran with blood and entrails. Corpses were dangled and suspended from bridges. Horrific screams hidden amongst the tight streets squealed against the stone. The small courtyard where Tristain and Prince Thainroth found themselves was one of many. It too would have been a wondrous sight, if not for the bellowing smoke, scorched walkways, and decaying buildings surrounding it, like dead shadows. Tristain became lost in thought. The dwarfs of Ira Mountain are truly the best at crafting with stone and brick. No kingdom of men could produce such feats, such elegance, with material so coarse and as cold as stone. It's a shame the Necklins invaded the city during their horde march south so many years ago, leaving its stone and beauty scarred. I would have loved to have seen the gleaming stoneworks of the mighty bulwarks in their full glory, the legendary rich and lavish wares on the narrow streets in the market quarter of the famous Sky City. Yes, Ira, or in our simple tongue, the Eye, is truly the Eye of the Mountains. The prince turned to face Tristain. Tristain turned as well and looked at the golden prince in the light.